What would you do with 4,570 hours of your time? That's 274,200 minutes, or the equivalent of watching a 10-minute YouTube video 27,420 times. Hello everyone, my name is Jack and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to share a little story with you all on a little game called Rocket League and how I've managed to spend 4,570 of my own hours on that game itself. It's so addicting and I can't seem to give it up just yet, almost like my morning coffees. I'll fill you in on a little bit about Rocket League, why it's my favorite thing, and how it's starting to impact the direction of the channel. Let's get into it. In short, Rocket League is car soccer. However, these cars that you use in this game are rocket powered. Like the traditional game of soccer, or football if you want to call it that, the team with the highest score wins in a 5-minute action-packed game. I must admit, I enjoy playing a 5-minute game over a 90-minute game. You can play alone or with your friends in a range of different modes. These include basketball, Snow Day, which is ice hockey, Rumble, which is kind of like Mario Kart in soccer, where you receive random items every 10 seconds that can affect the gameplay. And finally, Drop Shot. In this mode, you need to break through the floors in order to score. Smashing, don't you think? There are a range of different cars to choose from, and a variety of wacky items you can equip to your cars, including these weird eyeball-shaped tooth wheels, if that's more your thing. But playing this game for over 4,000 hours, I've also started to realize that there's complexity to such a simple game of car soccer, and this is one of the many reasons why I love this game so much. First of all, it kind of gives me the feeling that I'm playing a sport. Growing up, I was doing sports 6 days a week, so I never really had time for video games. However, Rocket League kind of overtook my love for sports when I first moved down to Melbourne for university. In Rocket League, there's a set time with one clear objective: score more than your opponents. And finally, there's an extremely high skill ceiling, which means in order to be good at the game, you need to dedicate a lot of hours to this game. I guess I kind of fit this criteria in a way. It also gets very, very competitive for such a simplistic game of car soccer. Who would have thought a Hot Wheels looking car soccer game would get so intense? Similar to your favorite athletes in your favorite sports, Rocket League takes a lot of time and dedication in order to see improvement in this game. For those not familiar with the Rocket League scene, the skills that are part of the game are known as mechanics. I promise you I won't bore you with all the different mechanics that are involved in this game. There's a strategy behind Rocket League too. Unlike your favorite games such as Candy Crush, there's a deeper element in Rocket League that involves a lot of strategy behind it. You've got offensive tactics, defensive tactics, even aerial tactics where you fly in the air. I mean, move over Microsoft Flight Simulator. Game after game and year after year, Rocket League still is an integral part of my life, and I kind of think it always will be too. But after spending so much time playing it and now being a part of Cohort 5 of the Part-Time YouTuber Academy, it got me thinking a little bit. Have I been wasting too much time on a video game? 4,570 hours is a long time. And don't they say you need to spend about 10,000 hours in order to master a skill? I mean, I'm almost halfway there to mastering it. Could I have been using that time elsewhere? Maybe to complete real life tasks, such as growing this YouTube channel. I mean, I did start a gaming YouTube channel back when I was younger. However, that kind of just fell away. Yes, life got in the way, but also I started to get into a real bad habit of playing video games so often. I mean, now that I think of it, I struggled with a lot of things growing up. Moving out of home for the first time, understanding how to manage my finances now I couldn't rely on the bank of mum and dad, and everything that comes in between with being a young person trying to navigate the adult world. It's not easy, and they don't teach you these kinds of things in school either. I wonder, would I be able to take some elements from Rocket League in order to address some of these bigger adult life tasks that are often hard for people to achieve? You know, kind of gamifying it in a way. This may be the same for you, but I find I get a lot of inspiration from productivity YouTubers. So I'm wondering, with gaming being such a huge niche in the YouTube space, is it possible to incorporate those elements to achieve productivity? So this is where the experiment is going to happen with my channel. Because let's have a look at it. Video games such as Rocket League, Fortnite, Clash of Clans, you name it, all keep us glued to our screens for hours upon hours on end. And what's the end goal? Are we really achieving anything in those hours upon hours we spend glued to our screens? Yes, we may earn a lot of in-game coins or cash to spend on unique items or a shiny emblem once we've achieved one of the highest highest ranks in a game, I'm eager to experiment to see if there are any elements from games that I can incorporate into everyday tasks to make them more accessible for young people who often neglect them. Yes, I understand it's important to live life and enjoy moments away from completing adulthood tasks, but at the end of the day, in society, it's important that we also complete these, even for something as simple as creating a budget. Follow me on this journey to find out. So there we have it. That's how I spent 4,570 hours on my favorite game, Rocket League. While I know I can't quite give up Rocket League just yet, I'm keen to take some elements from this game to see how I can use them in my life to make tasks easier. If you're keen for more content like this, check out my latest upload here. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.